Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Yesterday, I started my Mount Rushmore series for every NFL team. In these, I will be trying to name the four best players in franchise history. Of course, a subjective list. Feel free to let me know in the comments who you would include on these. Doing them in alphabetical order. Yesterday, I started with the Arizona Cardinals. Today is the Atlanta Falcons. They have been a franchise since 1966. Have yet to win a Super Bowl, but have made two Super Bowl appearances. So let's take a look, in my opinion, the four best players in franchise history. For these, I'm only looking at their time with said team. So today, just with the Falcons. So I'll be naming the players in alphabetical order as well by last name. They're not ranked. Bunch of honorable mentions at the end, but we're going to start with Claude Humphrey. Claude Humphrey was taken third overall by the Falcons in the 1968 NFL Draft. He played with them until 1978. This was during a time when sacks were not an official stat, but according to Pro Football Reference, he finished with 99.5 sacks over 10 seasons with Atlanta, with 7 of those seasons reaching double figures, career best 14. Well, he actually had 15.5 at Philadelphia, but his best with the Falcons, 14.5 in 1976. Humphrey was named Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1968, was named to 5 straight Pro Bowls from 1970 to 1974, and was a first-team All-Pro in 1972 and 1973. After a long wait, Humphrey was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2014. Unfortunately, he passed away on December 3rd of last year at the age of 77. Next, we got longtime Falcon, played last season with the Titans. Julio Jones, the wide receiver, was selected 6th overall by the Falcons in 2011 NFL Draft. Ended up playing 10 seasons with the team, totaling 848 catches for 12,896 yards and 60 touchdowns. Went over the century mark in 7 of his 10 seasons. Came very close as a rookie, 959. Twice led the league in receiving yards. Once led the league in receptions. 3 times led in receiving yards per game. Made 6 Pro Bowls with the team, was a first-team All-Pro in 2015, 2016. 2015, he finished 6th in Offensive Player of the Year voting, helped guide the Falcons to a Super Bowl appearance in the 2016 season, where unfortunately 28-3. I'll be naming another player from that team in a little bit. But Julio Jones, definitely one of the most productive receivers the game has ever seen. Obvious choice for the Falcons' Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Mike Ken. Mike Ken was selected 13th overall by the Falcons in the 1978 NFL Draft. Ended up playing 17 seasons with the Falcons. All that time was the team's starting left tackle. Made 5 straight Pro Bowls from 1980 to 1984. In 1980 and 1991, was a first-team All-Pro. Ended up playing 251 games with the franchise, starting all 16 games in 10 of his seasons. Also started all 9 in a 1982 strike-shortened season. Mike Ken has had a lot of Hall of Fame support. Despite that, I believe he has never been a Hall of Fame finalist and was a semifinalist 3 times. I also believe he's not eligible for the modern era anymore. Will he ever get in? A lot of people believe he should. Mike Ken is the 3rd of 4 members of the Falcons Mount Rushmore. And finally, let's end with Matty Ice. Matt Ryan, selected 3rd overall by the Falcons in 2008, still currently on the team. In 14 seasons, has a 120 and 102 record as a starting quarterback, was the 2016 MVP, the 2008 Offensive Rookie of the Year, also was named Offensive Player of the Year in 2016. That season, he helped guide the Falcons to the Super Bowl. I already mentioned 28-3. Altogether, in his career, he's completed 65.5% of his passes for 59,735 yards and 367 touchdowns. Has led the NFL in rating once, QBR once, completion percentage once. He had 10 straight seasons from 2011 to 20, throwing for over 4,000 yards. Was 32 yards short of that last season, so just missed 11 straight seasons. Matty Ice, well-deserved last spot on the Falcons Mount Rushmore. So again, the 4 guys on the Falcons Mount Rushmore: Claude Humphrey, Julio Jones, Mike Ken, and Matt Ryan. Just like I did with the Cardinals, I'll be naming a bunch of honorable mentions. Some of those include Roddy White, Jesse Tuggle, who was actually the hardest guy for me to leave off, Keith Brooking, Jeff Van Note, Steve Bartkowski, Bob Whitfield, William Andrews, Tommy Nobis, Gerald Riggs, Michael Turner, Michael Vick, Terrence Mathis, and Andre Bad Moon Rising. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my Falcons Mount Rushmore? If not, let me know in the comments what you would have changed. I'll be trying to do I'll be trying to do one of these daily. So 2 down, 30 to go. If you want to see the MLB versions of my Mount Rushmores, I have them in a playlist. I finished those. You could check those out. But a lot of things coming. Next team I will be doing, the Baltimore Ravens. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.